Hey girl, I'm so glad that we got to this point because this is hands down my favorite things to chat about. So, what makes a successful coach? So, this is a huge question, and it's totally normal to sit down here and think about all the things about why you don't think you're going to be good at this. But always remember that one, you're not a part of this yet, and that anybody can be successful at coaching. I'm going to break this down into truly what I think are like my top three things as to what makes a successful coach. So first and foremost, guys, it comes down to you knowing who you are, where you're going, and who you want to be. When you can share your authentic self and you are not a copy of Beachbody and you're not a copy of another coach, that is where you become truly unstoppable. People are so inspired by people who are doing epic shit with their lives, by people that know what they want and what their goals are, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen. So no, calm down. You don't need to know who you are and where you're going and who you want to be right now. That is something that as a new coach, we are going to dive in together. Okay, and what's so nice too is that as a new coach, you're typically going to be signing up with other new coaches. So it's kind of sort of like a sorority class, just not as more of like the sisterhood and kind of stuff. I was not a part of sorority, so I don't know exactly how all of that works. But what I do know is that when you are together with other people that are on the same journey with you, that are all out here trying to just be their best selves and share that, that is when you can truly embrace you. Okay? For so long, we're just taught to fit in. We're taught that this is what makes a successful employee, and this is what makes a successful student and parent, and so on and so forth. But we're never really taught about how can we tap into our unlimited potential. And the coolest thing about being a coach is that because this company truly supports you and your quality of life and you living your healthiest, happiest life above all else, personal development is hands down going to be that thing that takes you from I don't know if I can to fucking watch me. Okay? So definitely the first characteristic that you will learn and you will build on over time, because knowing who you are is not something that happens overnight. It's a journey. It's a journey. And as long as you are simply sharing that with other people, that is how people are going to trust you and want to join you, and how you're going to find your unique tribe. Okay? Because people aren't buying Beachbody. They're buying into you and why you chose to do this over something else. Okay, so that's definitely the first characteristic, is just knowing who you are, what your goals are, and where you want to go so that you can attract the same kinds of people. All right, but more than that, a successful coach is also a go-getter. It's somebody who realizes that you decided to start a business. You did not want to be another employee with another job, another manager, and another schedule telling you how to do this. But duh, in the beginning, I'm going to be guiding you and mentoring you and coaching you and giving you just simple daily tasks that you can do in your power hour, so that in that time, you can really focus on what's going to grow your business and what's going to just start those conversations with people out there that are just like you. All right, but after all of that training and stuff, guys, it's really a matter of you showing up. Okay, as your coach, I host live power hours so we can actually work together through a little application called Zoom, so it's a little like Skype. All right, but other than that, successful coaches are people who go out onto YouTube to find what the newest Instagram training is, or how to better connect with your tribe, or how to make scroll stopping photos. That stuff is all what I consider to be the fluff. Okay, you don't have to do any of that, but if you want to go from like average to super fucking awesome, then yeah, being a constant learner is definitely a skill that you want to gain. It's kind of like with anything that you do. So say if you're someone that's super passionate about health and fitness, every day, just because you want to, you're on bodybuilding.com and you're on Pinterest and you're on Instagram and you are learning about the newest moves out there and the best ways to target certain muscle groups, right? Because you're so excited about it and it interests you. If you have that same thing with your goals and your dreams, and you realize that coaching is just that vehicle that's going to get you to all those places, then you can add like a YouTube channel and all these other little things like a blog or a website, or get an actual group of people together in your area and host outdoor workouts using our Beachbody programs. There's so many different things that you can do with this, but definitely being a go-getter and realizing that you don't have a boss as a coach. You the boss. Okay, you make the rules, you make the schedule, and you devote how much time you want to put into this, all right? Second thing is just being consistent, guys. One of my favorite quotes ever by Zig Ziglar. Again, never thought that I would be somebody that would be quoting personal development quotes or lines or anything along that because I was so stubborn. I was not into that stuff after college. I was like, I'm not picking up another book unless it's like, I don't know, involves like vampires or zombies or something, because that's my style. But being consistent. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away, not 7 apples on Sunday. The same thing with your fitness. It's moving your body for 30 to 60 minutes a day every day over time that gives you the results that you want. It's not working out for 6 hours one day a week and not doing anything the rest of the week. It's the same thing with your nutrition. It's not eating 1 donut a day that's going to kill you, it's not eating like 1 salad every now and then that's going to help. So another thing, it's not what you do every now and then that defines you. It's what you do consistently. So if consistently you're pushing things off until tomorrow, if consistently you aren't working out, if consistently you're not devoting 1 hour a day to your business, then that's what you're going to reap. You're going to reap what you sow. So that's why we teach you how to do all of this in the beginning. 1 hour a day, how to build belief in yourself, how to stay consistent. It's just a matter of, if I'm showing up, you are more likely to show up, right? So getting consistent is something that you just grow over time, guys. You can't be consistent until you show up every single day, all right? And as you know, with your own health and fitness, even with college, right? You don't just get to go to 1 class of that semester and pass with like a straight A's. You have to go every day. You have to do the homework. You have to study for the test. It's a system and it happens over time. But at the end, when you get the diploma, how does that feeling? Oh my God, it's amazing, right? It's the same thing with this. But instead of a piece of paper, when your business takes off and you start to make it big as a coach, you are now making income a week, what you probably are maybe making or hopefully making or maybe even not making right now in a month, right? The reward is so effing worth it. Definitely consistency. And the last one I'm going to talk about, guys, belief. Belief is everything. And this comes back to our vital behaviors as a coach. So the things that you are encouraged to do every day. And one of those is personal development. So I love being a part of this company that every day is encouraging me to read or listen to something positive. I can't tell you, I'm like legit a crazy bitch. So if I didn't have something positive to read every day, I would totally get in my head. My mean girl would take over and tell me that I can't do this. I have no business background. I'm not like a super healthy, fit girl. I still eat donuts like twice a week, blah, blah. But I don't listen to her anymore because I know that everybody has that mean girl in their head. And if I choose to listen to her, then she wins. But if I choose to fight through and ignore her doubts and her fears, and instead just fake it till I make it, 1, there's consistency. 2, I've now just built belief in myself that I'm stronger than all the doubts and fears that live up here. Okay? And my goal as your coach is to help you become as independent from me as quickly as possible so that you have this belief on your own, that you are consistent in your business whether or not I show up to my business that day. And that's the whole idea behind this, okay? So really, guys, just to be successful in this business is you have to be a constant learner. You have to be excited about this. That you have a business literally at your fingertips on your cell phone. That you're making money off of posting selfies and not just posting selfies for free, because it's kind of weird if you actually think about it, right? You're making money off of posting cat videos and photos of you and your dog cuddling or whatever it might be, okay? That's sharing your authentic self. And when you do that consistently, you build belief not only in what you're doing, in what you're offering, but that your dreams are going to come true if you just stay the course, show up a little bit every day, and share this opportunity with other people. So I can't wait to hear from you and what characteristics you have that you want to bring to the Fit Coach tribe and what makes you different from all the other coaches out there. Love your girlfriend. Bye.